All right, it's 7:23 a.m. I'm a little late to go teach at that school, that same crowd. And it is Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. Anywho, here we go. I'm packed very lightly because all the stuff is at the school, so that's a good thing. That means I can go to Walmart again and get some rice because they have a rice section at that Walmart. And what else did I need to get? I have it written in my notes. Let me check. Oh yeah, I need to get a box of gloves. I'll get one. I didn't put any more money in my wallet, but I have $60, so it should be okay for some rice and a box of gloves, maybe. We'll see. Then I could hold off on getting gloves at the other place, which is an hour away. But I'll probably go anyways if I need some triangle bandages. I have a stock of triangle bandages, but it's good to stock up some more. Just in case, because some of them were ripped. I had to throw a few out yesterday. And the place where I work at the community center, he hasn't stocked up anything for the longest while. So, yeah. All right, so it's 11:45. I sent the students off to eat for an hour, and now they're starting to focus the attention on the exam because I'm not giving them a review because they're too ADHD, they're not paying attention. But I'm getting them to practice a lot, so that helps them. And now one of them, who's kind of smart, he kind of asks questions, but he's not, I'm like, they wanted to know if I had he wanted to know if I had a paper to give him about that. I'm like, no, we went over the book. You're supposed to write in the book what I tell you to write, So then he did what, have a good lunch, huh? All right. So then he did what, I think she was there. She helped him with telling him what pages to go into. And I'm like, that's fine. Hey, I think the goal is to not make it so that they fail. They get a second chance, So it's to get them to work their brains, That's pretty much it, the way they can. So a lot of times I just have them practice. I'm like, look it in the book. Like a few are just kind of like spaced, and then or they're trying to look at the slide. I'm like, look at the book. There's more instructions, And then when I see that everyone's kind of like, okay, got to a certain point, they're not going past that. I'm like, okay, so we talk about it. So it's just slowly building upon each thing. So, today is better than it was yesterday, So that's kind of cool when you can kind of get the class to a certain level. They're not mean, they're just who they are. I'm like, why are some of them in daycare? I'm like, why? I have a feeling it's like their parents were like, you are not going to be a bum. We are going to make you are going to go and you're going to do this. If you, type thing. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, it's 3:07. I'm off to Walmart. I just finished teaching. I did their exams. They all passed. One person, well, in these types of quiz tests, this type of clientele, they're all cheating. A lot of them are cheating off each other, talking. But we did a review. I actually did a review, and they were pretty on point with this stuff too. So when it got serious to the studying part, they were there. So it ended up really nice. They all passed. Only one person, the one right up front, she was always asking questions about the MCQs. Like, what's MCQs? Multiple choice questions. I'm like, oh, that's the first time I've heard that, and I've been teaching here for several years now. But anyways, so, but then again, when I was talking about primary survey, they kept repeating primary survey when we say just check the ABCs. So maybe it's just a them thing. I don't know. So, yeah, it was fun. And but now I kind of have a low. I'm off the caffeine because I took it way early this morning. And if it were up to me right now, I wouldn't go to the gym tomorrow because I would work on the rest of the documents from teaching that I have to get in order. Hopefully I can get myself out of that mindset, because that doesn't push the needle forward, you know? So it's no sense in me doing that. I could do it on Sunday. I have my last class on Sunday. Tomorrow I have a class. Friday and Saturday I have off. So I'll be going to the gym. And then Sunday I can do that. I'm not going to spend every day doing that crap, because it doesn't move the needle forward. It's just, you know, paperwork. So going to the gym moves my needle forward. It was good today. I'm feeling the effects of the squats this morning. I did squats and did a split squat before to kind of lean into my ankle pinching. And now my glutes hurt, my quads hurt, and I know I'm gonna wake up like I've been in a car accident tomorrow morning, or even this evening if I get up, you know. So, but that's good, but it adds to fatigue. Yeah. It's like it was really chilly this morning, and now it's like super hot and sunny. I had sunscreen on. I put some on just before leaving the school. I didn't put on a second layer because I was trying to get out quick, but it's like, ooh. And in the room where I was teaching, it was getting hot. I guess they don't have the air conditioning on anymore, but it's like, ooh, did not know how sunny it was. But anyways, off to Walmart. I'm gonna push myself. All right, it's 7:22 a.m. Thursday, the 21st of August, 2025. I'm off to the last day of work before a 2-day break, and then Saturday I'm going to be doing it again. I didn't sleep a lot because I had under 6 hours sleep, maybe around 5. Probably because I washed my hair and I took too long. And off caffeine. I thought about taking it. Yeah, I don't know, because when I woke up I was just staying on the broken couch and just kind of closing my eyes for a bit. Should I take that strainer? Oh. Well, I'm not going home, so I probably will miss it when I get back. I'm not taking it with me. Anyways. I'm still having trouble walking because of the squats from yesterday. So I didn't go to the gym. I was like, yeah, even yesterday I was too tired, and I was like, you know, I need to do, arrange all the documents from the classes I'm teaching, keep that in order. Oh, this is hoarding. It's worse than my place. But anyway, so I'm just waiting for people to pass by me. I just don't want to talk around people. Anyways, so after about an hour and a half of just laying around, just drifting off, I organized the papers. I organized not all of it, but it was just three lists. I got to check it and verify it with the online scans and all that. And then I just have 2 more lists that I need to organize from another boss and transfer it onto hard drives. So that will be Sunday. It's not that it will be finished after that. It's just that that's what the goal is. Because it's always continual, you know. So I have to kind of every now and then keep up with it. So try to just do it on the days that I have teaching work and that I have the time to do it. Like Sunday, I'll be going to the school again, so I'll be having a few hours to get it ready without being too stressed. Hold on, am I going to catch that bus? The subway? I was going the other way, so that's no worries. But the other one's coming. I see it. So anyways, on the days that I teach at the community center, I don't have the time because I have to be out earlier. I have to leave at 6 as opposed to 7:30, 7:15. So that puts a dent. All right, I'm at the other metro. I think I'm gonna take a caffeine pill. I think it's my last day working. I'll take one, see how it goes, because I don't like being dead when I'm working, and it's not gonna be exciting. Okay, now I'll see how that kicks in. But also, I'd like to, after teaching, I'd like to go to Walmart again. It'll be my last chance. So the goal is to not go to bed late tonight, even with the caffeine. 10, 11 is still okay. Because yesterday I went to bed after 9. I had to wake up at 3. But tomorrow I'm not going to have the alarm. Alright, now I'm walking. I should cut through because I don't have my big bag with me. So the goal, this is the learning, this is the lesson. Because everything gets in the way, I can't keep up with everything. I can't just do bits and bits and bits of everything all the time. It doesn't work, you know? Sometimes it does. But I can't keep it up forever, because then it ends up I have a routine of like 5 hours and I can't get out of the house, you know? So some things I have to let go and then pick another day to focus on. Like tomorrow, when it gets a little light, which is around 7 or something, when I get up, start doing my routine to get ready. But instead of going to the gym right away, I'm going to clean part of the floor, that one big square that I started last weekend. So I can only do it once a week. And then maybe go into, well, I can't finish that whole thing because I have to let it dry, do other things. possibly just touch up the other parts that I did. So that's one thing I need to do. Sundays when I'm going to be doing more of the work stuff, the paperwork. So that's already set. I should set that as a schedule, but it's not a definite schedule because it varies, but it's small things, but it still will take me a while. I also have to touch my tax stuff. Well, no, I have that. Oh, I have that form I need to fill out for the court, the exam. I need to do the tax stuff. F. So obviously, I'm gonna go with the application for the exam first. Go over it again. Get the get the documents. So that's it. So tomorrow is clean that part of the floor, get the documents for the exam, and put them all into a folder on my laptop. That's it. Okay, it's almost 10:20. I'm just going to the bathroom. So it's a good thing I have a much better group today, not rowdy. They participate, not too much ADHD, they're smart. Good. Hey, compared to the last class, oh my god. So, I didn't have to take the second caffeine pill because it was good enough, and I'm not overly stressed. And noticing that, I'm able to use a better system to know who's who, because the names are hard sometimes. They're not orthodox names. So I'm putting a little picture next to their name and the way they're sitting, because I do a class diagram when I take their names, and then so I write a little picture of their what gender what gender they look like. For me, and then a little picture if there's something that's remarkable. Like one person, I think it's Nitra, her name, or Nisha. I'll look at it again, but she has hair down to there, wearing it all loose. And I'm like, oh, okay, she stands out, so there we go. All right, so we're 1:18 p.m., Friday, August 22nd or 23rd? I think 22nd, 2025. I'm finally off to the gym. More to come. So, I forgot what I was gonna say. I did, I hope to do the same thing today, go to bed at a respectful hour, so I can get up at a respectable hour without an alarm, do the same thing, possibly get out at the same time, but Sunday I have to work, so you know what I mean? I have a lot of things to get accomplished. All this while watching ADHD videos by this one guy, this older gentleman. But it was difficult getting that application started or restarted. Yeah. But I do like the fact that I was able to go through my list. I was able to pretty much complete something without going on to many other things, except I did have one detour. It was on my list to find a container for these paper towels that I collect from places I teach, because I don't buy any more of that stuff. All I use is, I have some toilet paper rolls in case, but I haven't used them. I've had the same batch of toilet paper for like 8 years, maybe. Because I don't use toilet paper, and I, use microfiber cloths or t-shirts and all that for towels or whatever I need it for. So, but sometimes you just want to use the paper towels. So, like for instance, a few days ago I dropped like a new bottle of salsa from that I had in the fridge. I caught it with my foot, so it only dropped about 6 inches after my foot to the floor, and it cracked open all over the floor and had glass in it and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not going to use rags for that, so I'll use those paper towels that I have. So that's a good time to use that, So as per usual, I'm in a crash now. Maybe it's the time of day, maybe it's, I don't know, too much caffeine. I'm starting to sip on the pre-workout, so I'm upping the dose for today. I don't know. And the top of my left foot hurts, maybe from the shoe, the raggedy hole-filled shoes, I don't know. But still walking forward. I have a lot I need to do, but again, just take it as I can. A lot of things I've learned to just accept, and then other things I've learned to just push. So I guess it's safe to say that the goal for today is to try to focus on what needs to be done. Try not to add extra stuff on my plate unless there's, the emergencies that come in or whatever. If I get home, hopefully I can do one more pass on the living room floor to clean it. That one square section. If there's still light out, if it's not too late, I'd like to be able to go home. Before going home, go to the art supply to see if I can get a sketchbook instead of using the dollar store sketchbook, which the paper is, they lowered the quality, and it's $5, so I'd rather get a little more expensive one at the art supply, which is nearby my place, and I won't have to worry about when I use a mechanical pencil that tears the paper, or that the papers tear when I turn the pages or whatever, And maybe I'll have more pages too. I'm not getting any more moleskins or anything. I have some, but those would be probably used for notes for CPR classes or whatever, stuff that I have to keep. Yep, I had to downgrade on that because those are too expensive, and cannot do that anymore. So I also got sidetracked with going through Facebook page, CPR network Facebook page, because I look at the comments sometimes for ideas, how to promote myself, where to go. And there was something pretty good with going to events, which is what I want to do, how to find them. So I had to take snapshots, circle them. Obviously I have to go back to look and give it a try. Like, I'm always doing it in phases, right? Because then life comes in with work and the things I need to do. So I can't do it every day. But the thing is to get back to them to eventually move the needle forward. I don't know. There's only 24 hours in a day. There's only a certain amount of energy I have. Because sleep's important. Anyways, almost there. I decided to choose the original gym, even though the incident I had with the, person telling me I'm on the equipment too long. So I'm always in that vigilant stage. So it's like I have to decide which gym to go to depending on who's going to be there, But it's also good I get more steps doing it this way. Yesterday I only got like 6,000 steps because I didn't go to Walmart. The day before, because I went to Walmart after working, so I had 12,000 steps, which is higher than usual. 6,000 to 8,000 is usually what I get. A couple of days prior, I got 10,000, so I had over 10,000 twice this week. It's really hard for me to get that in the sense that if I'm going to teach, there's less steps on my iPhone. Unless I make the extra trip to go through the Walmart parking lot, and that adds a couple of thousand steps, so that helps a lot. So I have to arrange my life to make sure I get more steps. Not easy. Okay, I'm gonna check the pharmacy here for, I'm gonna take a closer look at the blood pressure cuffs. I won't ask any questions though. And also, I went to the bathroom like 3 times. And it's like, just got an urge to go again. It's like, no, I can't do that. I can't keep having the runs. Okay, so I mentioned this on the live I did this morning, which didn't get much traction, but still I decided to do it. I did it about an hour or an hour and a half after waking up, when I got bathroom stuff. So it's must time. But decided to do it anyways, just to keep the thing going. I woke up around before 6 or around 6, I don't know. I stayed in bed and I don't know, I took my time. Even though I got up several times during the night, Sorry. So then I really tried to make myself do work. So during the live, I did the initial cleaning of that one square area of the mat of the living room that I started doing a couple of weeks ago. Just once a week or twice a week I can do that. Tomorrow I have to do it again. Maybe I might do a second time at that same area because it takes several passes before it's okay, because there's so much dirt and hair accumulated over the year. And then of course dirty is the bathtub, which is already dirty but clogs up the drain, which I have to, I have that strainer that I have to take out the hair and all that. Anyways, and I think sesame seeds. So there's that. And then I procrastinated a bit, but finally got into doing the application for the exam I need to take, looking for my documents, transcript. I have one transcript from my degree. I don't have the transcript from years later, the following graduate diploma, and I have my CPR teaching certificates and the first responder, all that stuff I have to give. So we're running down to the wire. So I have to mail all that stuff to the person who's sponsoring me, and I have to say, is this okay? I don't have a transcript for this. Is this okay? So hopefully it'll be okay. Tell her I don't have a transcript for the other one. I won't get it in time. We'll have to push it up or whatever. I think I have to have a copy of my resume, so I have to update that with the first responder course and all that stuff. Yeah. So I really made an effort to go to bed early yesterday, so it wasn't that bad. I think around 10, give or take, stayed in bed, watched a bit of video until I wanted to sleep. Hopefully I can do the same thing today, but